null values, and I want to take a look at where this is coming from, like which kind of makes are not matching up with a country. So you can see right here, seat, it doesn't have anything, but if I just do a quick Google search, uh, seat auto, let's look at Wikipedia, boom. So it says it's a Spanish car manufacturer. Technically, it's a subsidiary of Volkswagen, but I'm going to call it a Spanish one. It's headquartered in Spain. I never heard of this before. I did this database stuff, so this data set right here. So, but I'm gonna. So there's that. It's not matching up with anything. So I'm gonna filter out. Apply a filter where the country values are null. I'm going to find the makes and I'm going to count. Count. Is it counts or count? Value counts. All right. So look. Oh, it's got Ford. Why has it got Ford in there? Oh, it's got Mercedes, Benz, Seat, Citroen, Mini, Land, Alpha. So, all right. Yes, this is the one I did before. So, one way to do it is to look at df make origin. How about filter it for df? See, this is I'm already here. I can see what I did ahead there. Make uh, df.make origin. All right. You know what? Let's just say dot make dot value. Uh, okay. Let's do 50 to 75. And okay. So as you can see right here, here's one insight. As when you look at the country list, we have Ford America, Ford Australia, Ford de Brazil, Ford Europe. But in the auto list, it's going to say Ford. So that's why it's not matching on there. Okay. And so we can basically, if we go through, um, and it's just kind of painstakingly go through all these, and that's basically what I did was find what was wrong, and replace it, and replace the name of it. So here, Cupra is just one of the seat vehicles. Ford America, Mercedes C. This is the issue right here. Is that in the make origin it said it had this part with the Maybach, so I just replaced it with Mercedes Benz. And so as I'm going through, basically all the top, all the top like null lists, finding out why they're misnamed, and then like Citroen, Land Rover, and it just is just practical. I'm not applying any other rule. Uh, yeah, this is this again. Oh, that's I could probably delete this. Okay, and basically I redid the join. So this is all just a mistake. This is not corrected, but alright. Let's just rerun all this crap. And, alrighty. Boom. Shakalaka. Okay. Alright. And now that I reran it, okay, let's just see. TF. Created a new data frame actually from that, which think about it. I don't know why I'm creating too many data frames, but let's do country dot is null uh, dot counts. Okay, so boom, I don't have any fake, and one of the reasons I don't. Let me just really quickly. Uh, okay, basically what I did is I kept going through here and I filled it all in extra stuff, and then ultimately when I had the null values, if they were null, I filled it in with undetermined. So just find where there's a null value. This one I had to look up what a Barth was. It's an Italian company, so I just renamed all of the null value in the column for Barth as Italy, and then I finally, if anything was left over that was null, I filled it in with undetermined. As you can see, there's only 93 undetermined values. So out of 46,000, that's fine if we don't know where they're from. But if you remember that originally there was 10,600 or something, there's 20% of it was null values. So I wasn't going to leave that much. And you could go through these cases too. Like here's like a list of it, tail list. But yeah, I could probably figure out what a DS is or DFSK or an Alpina. But I mean, you're talking about like 10 entries or something. So it's like you have to ask yourself if it's worth it, right? I mean, look at it. I mean, yes, there's 93, and then the only two countries, Russia and the Netherlands, have, you know. So I mean, what other country could be unrepresented in this? That's so. So, anyways, that's basically how I did cleaning up the data here. It's kind of a pain in the butt, and again, I had to make a decision to be like, okay, I'm gonna take these values and make sure they have an entry for that. But then at a certain point, I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna purify this. It's good enough. It's time to move on to some kind of analysis. All right, so that's kind of where I'm starting here. Is now that you have this, you can take a look at. Oh, there's 20,000 German cars, 5,000 French, 800 Swedish. What's the average price of a German car? Oh, it's 19,200, whatever. Average price of a Span. No, that's not as good. Or look at United Kingdom. Wow, it's 69. It's almost 70,000. So, and which kind of makes sense because I mean, the only British brands that I know are like Aston Martin and uh, Jaguars and Land Rovers, Bentleys. I mean, those are pretty pricey cars. So maybe I don't know. Maybe the United Kingdom doesn't make as many like sedans and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, so this was kind of interesting, and then I pickled it to a join list, and then now we have like in extra information. We have the country of origin, and maybe that'll help us do some of the analysis, see if that affects the price or anything like that. So that's it for now. We'll move on to something